Welcome back to the Ambition Over Fear portal. I'm Atlas Opia, and I help people expand their interdimensional knowledge. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing how to merge your starseed essence into this human life, so you could use that galactic energy to make improvements to your day-to-day circumstances. Our worlds can be separate at times. We can know we're a starseed. We can feel like there is a power inside of us that our mind doesn't understand. But that feeling will always be there. So take some time out of your day and let me show you how to merge that galactic frequency into your human experience. If you're back on this channel or if you're new here, definitely subscribe, because my intention with this platform is to explain interdimensional consciousness in a way where your mind can digest it, and so you can perform changes in the metaphysical field from your human body that can align with what you're intending to manifest in this life to be in your greatest timeline, and to carry forward the galactic mission you had in that starseed life right now, which is to help the universe heal, expand, and create in the ways you were supposed to. So, to get right into it, I want you to first understand that your soul knows everything I'm going to say. So while I'm breaking down different techniques, you will feel a sensation of remembrance around your heart. And when that happens, I want you to truly imagine a bright, powerful light opening up from your heart into the center of the universe, and then the universe sending you that energy back in terms of confirmation that you in fact are a galactic being that is meant to use the powers you have, which are dormant in your system in this third dimensional reincarnation. And the mind may have reservations, but what I'll do here is I'll explain the concepts in a way where you can digest it more efficiently. All right? So one, when you wake up and you go into meditation, or when you're moving throughout your day, I want you to remember that you are a galactic being having a human experience, and not that you're just a human. Because what's going to happen is, if you forget that, or the subconscious programming in your system is so used to feeling locked into the limitations of being a human, when you're wanting to heal your body or have your body upgrade to that essence in your soul, you might have a harder time, because the energy you're embodying as a baseline is human instead of a higher frequency energy that comes from a galactic being. So always remember that, because you're going to want to move through your day as if you're a galactic being getting to experience the wonderful features of Earth and being a human. The fact that you know everything solid around you is energy which is vibrating so quickly that it looks solid. But not just intellectualizing it, feeling it, knowing that the entire world is millions upon millions of manifestations that string together so we can have this uninterrupted experience as a human. When you do that, you can move out of the idea that you are victimized by this human experience, and you can move into empowerment. If you just remember to carry forward that starseed energy with you wherever you go, and also feel into the energy of your soul and learn how to move to the higher or lower dimensions on command. What you can do is you can imagine an elevator, right? Your consciousness rests at your heart, where you know that you are innocent in your mistakes. You're doing the best you can, and you're here to allow wonder to lead you through the world and your own consciousness. And you imagine that you're raising your consciousness up like an elevator is rising, and you're moving into lighter and more powerful energy, even though your eyes may be open and what you're looking at is the same, but it changes from experiencing something to the energy behind that thing, to the consciousness behind the third dimensional world, the creator energy which is giving you the sight you're seeing around you, the energy which has created everything you're experiencing with your five senses. And then from there, you want to feel into the galactic energy. It doesn't matter if you don't know the reincarnation you're wanting to pull from, or you don't have the details. It is about the feeling, a knowing that you're something more, a knowing that you come from pristine, regal, royal roots that are beautiful in a cosmic sense. And you reach into that and you bring down the energy through the top of your head. And as you're bringing it down, you're going to lower your dimensional reference in the field to where it feels heavier. And then as it's going into your body, you feel that galactic energy expanding your cells, electrifying it with a beautiful healing energy and moving through your system, right? Now, before I continue, I want to offer a helping hand and a portal of expansion to any starseed watching this. I am now offering a free starseed coaching session to anyone who knows there is more energy in their system that wants to come out, but they don't necessarily know the steps to getting there. I have broken down a whole collection of skills and techniques and information where you can understand your interdimensional consciousness and how to bring that starseed energy into this life by explaining it to your mind in a way where it's easily digestible. By interdimensional skills, I'll teach you how to do specific actions in the quantum field, simple steps with your imagination. And once you learn those basic pillars, you can layer them on top of each other to create more complex manifestations that you desire. All right? So the link is in the description, but do know that my schedule is pretty booked up right now. So if you can't book your session, send me an email with your first, last name, phone number, and a little bit more about your story and how I can help you. Okay? Now, to go on to the next technique, when you're walking around, I want you to feel as if the earth is connecting to the bottom of your feet, almost as if there is a line and rod of powerful energy going from your feet all the way down until you feel heavy, solid energy, and you keep going down into the earth further and further until you reach the core, which is metal. And once you feel that stiff, locked in place, you'll know you're feeling more grounded. And then from there, you allow the earth to give you more energy so you can truly experience more of your higher dimensional consciousness on this planet, beyond your programmed mind, beyond your limitations of trauma. And you can feel as if you're pulling energy from the center of the earth and it's spiraling up through your feet and into your heart. And then as you're walking around, you also want to imagine that energy from the top of your head is coming through into your system, to your heart. So you're bringing energy from the higher realms down and energy from the lower realms up to your heart as they mix together, right? And then one thing you can do is when you encounter a problem in your day, instead of immediately going to your logical mind and your third dimensional solutions, I want you to try to ask yourself, what change would need to occur for this problem to solve, right? Because a metaphysical field creates a physical field. So if a problem occurs in Earth, then you can technically use your imagination to see the change you want to happen in the metaphysical field. To know that in your sight, you're seeing everything in physical form. And if for a moment you can see the vibrations behind everything, then you can go, what change do I want to make? And then you can see energy vibrating into that change. Now, you might not see the physical representation of your change instantly, but you can know the energy is there. And energy itself, you want to get used to seeing it in a pattern at which your system resonates with. So if you see energy as orbs, then you know, okay, I'm wanting to create a more empowered career or a better opportunity. You can see the orbs moving through Earth and finding you that thing, right? So first get the idea down of how you see energy, and then if you want to make a change in your reality, see that energy forming into that change, almost as if you're daydreaming and you're seeing a layer behind reality itself, okay? Now, another tip you can use is when you're wanting to push through resistance in your life and you're feeling as if things are stagnant, you know where you want to go, but you feel as if the programming in your subconscious mind is so solid and in cyclical patterns that there is this push you have to do to go beyond what you previously thought was real into a new idea of reality. You want to take your hands like this, okay? And you want to basically feel that intense change you want to create, and you want to feel that intense frequency of gratitude and power and joy from what you know you can change in your life and how you know you can grow. And you imagine energy going through your arms and shooting out of your hands in this golden light. And that golden light in your imagination is going to be so powerful that it almost tears through your current reality and moves beyond that resistance. And it basically goes forward so far into that change, into that new timeline, into that new manifestation, where you can feel it. You can feel that change being real, and there is less of an idea that you don't deserve it or how is it going to happen. So you just kind of allow it to push through into whatever change you want. So you allow the inertia of galactic energy within you to tear through your current reality and go forward into where you want to go, okay? Now, the other idea of what you could do is when you feel that your energy system is a little bit heavy and there's a lot in it and you need to focus, you can imagine that, you know, your hand is doing this, okay? And you're clearing your energy field. And when you do this, your hand is acting as an indication of what you're doing in the quantum field. So tell your mind that right now, that your hand is kind of setting the pace on what you change in the quantum field. And as you do this, all the energy around you kind of gets scattered and moves away. You're clearing the smoke from your field, right? And so one more tip I'll give you before I jump off here is to recognize that you can begin channeling your own interdimensional skills by sitting down with yourself, having a notebook out, or when you're painting, or if you're in nature and you have a journal, and to truly ask yourself, what hand signal could you use to make a change to the quantum field for a particular reason? Because the starseed essence in you also wants to innovate. You also want to discover new ways that you can change energy as a human, because you're bringing that power, that wisdom from that starseed reincarnation, and you're seeing how it forms and manifests in this life. Another way you can do this is by simply asking yourself, what do you need in your life? If you had these superpowers that could make life different and improve your circumstances, what are they? And then jot them down and start to see, okay, is there ways where I can make these different skills? Is there ways where I can use each skill as a way to use my imagination, which is a connection I have to the quantum field, and my ability to make changes in it, to use this action to make life easier, more effective, okay? So I hope these tips helped. I'll be here to really give you guys more ways to apply your spiritual power in this human reincarnation. And once again, if you feel called to learn more from me, to gain more information about how to live as a starseed in this life, I want to tell you that there are new downloads coming in. There's a new era of spirituality being constructed and emerging, and I am part of that movement. I am bringing in that new information because what we did have works in how it needs to. Old information was channeled at a time where the collective needed something, and a download came in to a channeler to correspond that particular change. But now we need something different. So I'm here to truly give you a way to apply your spiritual energy to Earth, where you can actually make changes to your physical reality and the galactic realms, which your starseed essence always feels called to do, in an organized, structured way where you can learn it in different segments about yourself. So book a session. If my schedule is full, send me an email. I also have a monthly workshop that is powerful, and it's very affordable too. So let me know if you're interested. Until next time, have an amazing, powerful day. Much peace and love in your direction. Bye.